For those of you who didn't know, the CFL Trade Deadline just passed this Wednesday. And we did have a couple of trades for Trade Deadline Day, but as always, let's track back to some of the trades that have previously occurred. Let's start by going all the way back to July 22nd. And yes, I'm talking about the Johnny Manziel trade. Manziel, having not even played a single minute for Hamilton in 6 weeks, was sent to Montreal in a blockbuster deal. Montreal willing to take on the Manziel experiment because they were in need of some quarterback help due to injury and lack of production. So in that deal, Montreal got, of course, the former Heisman Trophy winner Johnny Manziel, offensive lineman Landon Rice, and Tony Washington, who is a two-time Grey Cup champ. Sending to the Hamilton Tiger Cats, defensive lineman Jamal Westerman, former All-Star and Grey Cup champ wide receiver Chris Williams, and 2020 and 2021 first-round picks. And on the next day, the Owls picked up three-time All-Star and former Grey Cup champ Adarius Bowman to work with Johnny Football, and he actually later caught Manziel's first CFL touchdown on a nice trick play. The Winnipeg Blue Bombers received a conditional 2019 8th-round pick in the deal. On July 24th, the BC Lions acquired the two-time Grey Cup champion, the defensive lineman Sean Lemon. The Toronto Argonauts would get a negotiation list player. On July 30th, the Toronto Argonauts picked up offensive lineman Ryan Baumman and a 2025th round pick from the Montreal Alouettes for two-time All-Star defensive back TJ Heath and a 2023rd round pick. On August 20, the Argos sent a former 4th overall pick wide receiver Brian Jones to Saskatchewan for a 2019 7th round pick. On October 8, the Ottawa Redblacks acquired defensive lineman Max Ford from the BC Lions for a 2019 6th round pick and a negotiation list player. On September 11, Toronto sent running back Martese Jackson to Edmonton, along with a conditional 2026 round pick for a 2019 3rd round pick in return. And on September 25th, this is when Montreal started unloading guys, sending former All-Star running back Terrell Sutton to BC. The Lions also get a 2019 3rd round pick, while the Owls get a 2019 2nd round pick. And now for Trade Deadline Day, the Ottawa Redblacks picked up former 4th overall pick defensive back Chris Aki, and the Alouettes get another 2019 2nd round pick. And Montreal shipped 2 more players, offensive lineman Philip Blake and former Grey Cup champ fullback Patrick Lavoie, to the Saskatchewan Roughriders for wide receiver Joshua Stanford and a 2020 2nd round pick. So another disappointing season for Montreal, forcing them to continue to rebuild, making a splash in this year's trade deadline, and also the headlines in this year's trades. So thanks so much for watching, please like and subscribe, and I hope you'll tune in to the next episode.